Hello everybody, and today we're coming at you with another updated tutorial on how you can install our mod, and this time it's as simple as ever. No need for anything, just click the installer that's on red, because as you know, red is always the latest version, and then you click it. And
Alright, so let me just cut in here. So this time, the installer is perfected. It will install the entire mod. All you have to do is a single click to actually, never mind, just 3 clicks to install the whole program. But this installs it all. All you need is just a Wind Waker ROM. This presets it all for you.
Okay, and now that now when you downloaded it, extract it to your desktop or wherever it is that you can do it the best. Extract the Dolphin Ishiruka version if you don't have it already. Just extract it here somewhere, and then click on. Oh yeah, and before that, if you never opened this before, just click on Ishiruka and then click dolphin.exe, and you want to open that just so you can create the Dolphin folder.
You only have to do this if you have never installed the mod before. Like if you just got a Wind Waker ROM and wanted to try our mod out, you just have to run Dolphin once after extracting it, and then you install the mod. And it just knows where to place it after that.
Now for the fun part, click on setup, run, yes, yeah.
And our installer is multi-language. If you want a new language to be added, I can easily add an updater with a new language. That way you can understand our installer if you don't understand what we're saying now, but that's pretty highly unlikely if you don't understand what we're saying right now.
Okay, and
because,
then make sure you don't do anything with don't create a start menu folder. Just
you want to click that. You want to click that option because the start menu folder is actually blank. It's still leftover from the installer, like back in 1.3, I think, or sorry, 1.6 is when I made the installer. But that's a leftover, so you always want to make sure that's checked, or it's just going to create a junk folder.
Now you go that, install, and it's just a case of waiting.
So pretty much, once this is done, everything, textures, settings, lighting, it will all be installed just like that. So yeah, pretty much nothing is left out now. I made sure that it installs each and every setting exactly how it's supposed to be. Because back in the old installers, for some reason, it would leave out settings. And then I dug a little bit deeper and found out there was another graphics configuration file that I did not copy over in the installers.
Whoops.
And this one controlled the effects, settings, and all the sliders. But now that that's there, it installs the whole entire mod without you having to lift a finger. So 1.8.2 Xenium is probably the best update we've ever made. Also, it comes with the complete HD HUD now. And believe me, it took a long time to rip those textures. Basically, once we had them, the Wii U kind of does this thing called bump mapping, where it inverts the texture, flips it, and not only that, but it also changes the actual texture color. Keep in mind that DDS format is not PNG format, and basically because it's DDS, it's a direct draw surface. That's what DDS means. So it's actually technically a 3D object, and it translates to texture language. And through a big long channel and all this, it's technical information. But basically, the simplest way to describe it is, instead of a picture, it puts a 3D surface onto a model. And that is how it draws them now, which means that the performance of our mod is actually a lot faster than what it was in previous builds, and because of that, it's all good experience for you guys. As you can see, the changelog is actually built into the installer, right here, and if you scroll down, it'll tell you everything, like all the new changes there, and if there's any bugs, they're also there too. Now, at the time of this, we have 1.8.2. It may be 1.9 by the time you see this video, but it doesn't matter, the setup is still the same. Now, if we do have an updater at the time, the updaters are the exact same process. All it does is update a few extra files instead of you having to download the whole mod twice.
This is an update, for example, but don't pay attention to that because that's old.
Yep, any old downloads will be in green, all the new ones will be in red.
Oh, yeah,
so,
if you don't hear,
at the time of this recording, though, I assume that you guys have 674. 680 is out now, but it doesn't really do anything but a stupid fog option. And at the time of this recording, it's pretty useless, so.
Alright, and you want to set your memory card to back to your documents, Dolphin Emulator, GC, memory card A.eosa.
And if you're wondering why you also have to set your ISO path as well, the reason for this being is that since that directory is different on all machines, what's going to happen is it's just going to set them to blank, because in honesty, the installer can't know that directory of your computer, because it just doesn't know your computer name. But as you guys can
everything
see,
is here. Like everything.
yep, every single setting is set exactly how it's supposed to be, so you don't have to touch anything this time. So pretty much, that's all you really have to do. And then after that, you just click play.
And then just
And
enjoy the mod.
this is how it was meant to be from 1.0, it's just I never thought about creating an installer for it. So pretty much everything is here how it's supposed to be. And as you guys can see, it is beautiful. Now, if you do get frame drops for some reason, at the beginning, like right around here, you'll be able to tell. If you do get frame drops for some reason, just click the graphics tab and lower your internal resolution to 720p. That's the lowest it goes for this mod for the textures to look the same. But, yeah, the highest it can go, as you saw in my video of this, is 4K.
No, 5K.
What? Oh. No frame drop. That's not your processor.
That's only on the title screen. That's actually pretty decent though, like 5K at only 95%.
Yeah, try 4K resolution, because that seems to work best even on powerful processors. I'm sorry, say Wind Waker HD, we meant Wind Waker 4K. Maybe I should change the project name to that. But yeah, go ahead and full screen it on still.
Nah, I can't full screen it, I'll kill it. It's stupid.
Well, try maximizing the window.
Yeah,
that was an
I can
older
do
release
that.
would still kill it. Nope. As you guys can see though, pretty much it's Wind Waker HD's exact everything. The only thing we're missing right now is a fog option, because the fog option that's currently added is really just the light scattering setting. Tino lazily added in the light scattering just as fog and labeled it different.
Hey, don't miss Tino like that.
Tino was the one who created Ishiruka Dolphin, and I do give him credit for that, but for such a lazy update, even I'm ashamed of that. I mean, you guys can tell when I create updates, I make sure they work, half the time anyway. But yeah, this what you see is what you get. This is Wind Waker HD in all its glory, except for Dolphin.
Another thing we need is actually dynamic shadows. Like you see, there's like not really any shading except for big shadow. The official Wind Waker HD has those, and the radio one is over here, so that's why you don't trash talking to these people. But this is a matter of waiting for just like 2 hours.
So yeah, literally as soon as a feature or option is added to Dolphin, we will just immediately put it in. Just like how when environment lighting was added, we instantly added it. And as you can see, everything is rimlit to be perfect, so nothing looks bad. But yeah, this is basically all you really have to do to install our mod now, is just run the installer after extracting Dolphin for the first time and running it once, and then you're all good to go. You just have to play it.